Buckle up, everyone. We're diving deep into generative AI. 321 real-world use cases from companies all over the globe.
Real companies really using it.
Not just like some far-off future tech. This stuff is happening now.
And it's changing how everything works.
Part 1. We're looking at retail, automotive, healthcare, finance, so much to unpack. Let's hit the ground running. Retail's always a good place to start, right? Everyone shops. What's AI doing to that experience?
Personalization is huge. Like Brazilian retail giant Magalu, they made Lu, this AI-powered virtual influencer.
Hold up, virtual influencer? Like, does she do hauls on YouTube?
Think bigger. She's got 14 million followers across TikTok and Instagram, more than some real-life celebs.
Whoa, okay, that's next level.
Yeah.
So it's not just recommending products, it's like AI building a whole personality.
It's about that connection. Shoppers are overwhelmed with choice, they want guidance, and if it comes from someone, well, something they feel gets them, they're into it.
Makes sense, like having a personal stylist, but digital. Speaking of which, this report mentioned Carrefour, Taiwan's AI sommelier. Picking out wine? Ugh, the struggle is real. But an AI to help. I'd try that.
It's a classic example of AI smoothing out a pain point. Lots of folks feel intimidated by wine choices. This sommelier likely combines recommendations with, like, natural language processing so you can chat with it, tell it what you like.
Now that is service.
Huh.
So it's not always about some crazy new invention. Sometimes AI is just making the existing stuff way better.
Right. Target, using AI for their target circle offers, getting those more personalized. Tokopedia, they're using it to make their data better, increase product listings. Not as flashy as a virtual influencer, but essential for a good online shopping experience.
The behind-the-scenes stuff that makes it all work. Okay, enough shopping, time to hit the road. Automotive Logistics, AI's got to be shaking those up.
Self-driving cars get all the hype, but it's already impacting us, the drivers, in smaller ways. General Motors, their OnStar system is getting smarter thanks to AI. Mercedes-Benz, too. They're aiming for cars that, like, predict your needs.
So like a co-pilot who knows to crank the AC when I get stressed in traffic. I could get used to that. But seriously, though, all this data going into our cars, big concerning, no.
For sure. Convenience and safety are great, but data privacy, cybersecurity, got to stay on top of that as cars get more connected.
Speaking of cool stuff,
Yeah.
PODS, they did this World's Smartest Billboard campaign in NYC, AI-powered truck billboards that changed their message depending on the neighborhood they were in.
Hyper-targeted advertising, that's where it's going. It's taking something old school, a billboard, and making it dynamic. Super effective. But yeah, data collection, potential for feeling intrusive, it's a balancing act.
It's like AI is pushing the boundaries of what advertising, even IS. And then there's logistics, not just getting stuff from point A to B.
Okay. Efficiency is king. UPS Capital, they're using AI to predict how likely deliveries are to succeed. Weather, traffic, all that data gets crunched to figure out the best routes, make things run smoother.
AI, the ultimate optimizer.
Yeah.
Okay, from packages to something a little more vital, healthcare and finance, these are areas where AI could really change people's lives.
For sure. Healthcare, there's Benny Health. They're using AI to simplify employee benefits. Navigating healthcare options can be a nightmare. They're making it easier.
That's huge, especially with how complicated those systems are.
And then in Latin America, Genial Care, it's a network of professionals working with children with autism spectrum disorder. They're using AI to improve the quality of their care records. So you see the range here from simplifying the system itself to helping those with specific needs get better care.
Impressive stuff. And on the money side of things, what's catching your eye?
ING Bank's making waves. They developed this generative AI chatbot for self-service banking. It's all about making things smoother, improving the quality of answers customers get. Imagine a world where banking is actually easy.
Okay, now that's a future I can get behind. But from all these examples, it feels like the big takeaway is this isn't some sci-fi movie. It's here.
Exactly. And we're just starting to grasp how big this is going to be, the sheer variety, the different ways it's being used. It's clear generative AI's impact is going to be massive. Back again.
It's amazing, isn't it? AI is just like everywhere now. We saw it making shopping better, changing how we drive.
Yeah, and those were just the start. Now, healthcare, that's where things get really interesting to me. AI in healthcare, that's got to be huge.
Absolutely. We touched on Benny Health, making benefits less of a headache, Genial Care, helping with autism care records, but that's just scratching the surface.
Oh, I'm ready to dig deeper. What else is AI doing in healthcare that's, like, blowing your mind?
Early disease detection is massive. Think of Freenome. They're using AI for blood tests that can find cancer super early. Wow. Early detection, that's the key with cancer, right?
Yeah.
AI could literally save lives there.
Game changer, totally. And it's not just about detecting stuff. Orby, they're doing this wild thing, combining AI and neurotech to create, like, a digital brain.
Digital brain.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're living in the future already.
It's happening. They're using it to help patients regain motor skills after strokes, neurological stuff. The potential for rehab, for giving people their lives back, it's incredible.
It really feels like we're on the edge of something huge in healthcare with AI.
Oh, yeah. And we're just at the starting line. As AI gets more powerful, the things we'll be able to do, it's mind-boggling.
Speaking of mind-boggling, let's talk money. We mentioned ING's AI chatbot for banking, but what else is happening in finance?
Getting funding for your business, that whole process, AI is changing that too. Fundwell, they're using AI to analyze a company's finances, match them with the best funding options.
Like a personal financial advisor for businesses, helping them get the money they need. That's a huge deal for startups, for anyone struggling to get funding.
Totally. And then you've got big players like Scotiabank using AI to personalize the banking experience for their customers. They even won an award for their chatbot that helps with, all sorts of banking stuff.
Making banking more accessible, more user-friendly. I like it. Okay, I got to ask, beyond specific industries, what AI stuff has you, most excited?
So many things. But one that sticks out is what Best Buy is doing with customer service. They've got this AI-powered virtual assistant that can help with product problems, subscriptions, even rescheduling deliveries.
So, customer service, that's actually good. Sign me up. It feels like AI is changing how we interact with companies, with
Yeah.
everything.
It is, and sometimes it's not just changing how we interact, it's changing how things work. Kane's, it's a Japanese home improvement store. They're using AI to create a completely autonomous store.
Hold on, autonomous store. I walk in, grab what I need, walk out, and no cashier. What's stopping people from just, taking stuff?
It's like something from the future, right? Sensors and AI track everything you pick up. You get charged as you walk out. And yeah, security is a big focus. There are systems to prevent theft.
It's like a glimpse into what shopping could be like. Technology just doing its thing in the background.
Exactly. And that's just one example of how AI is pushing boundaries in every industry you can think of.
It's really incredible how fast this is all happening.
Yeah.
And to think we're only scratching the surface.
Right. There's so much more out there. We'll dive into even more industries in Part 3 media, the public sector, and more. It's going to be wild.
Welcome back to our deep dive. It's been a wild ride through AI land so far.
AI sommeliers, digital brains, stores without cashiers, and we're not done yet.
I'm ready for more. We were talking about AI in finance before the break. ING Bank's using AI chatbots for better customer service, but what else is happening?
Funding, that's a big one. Getting money for your business, it can be such a pain. But Fundwell, they're using AI to make it smoother. They look at your financials, find the best loan options, all that.
Like a matchmaking service, but for money. That could be huge EE for small businesses, startups, anyone who needs funding.
Exactly. And then there's Scotiabank. They're using AI to personalize the whole banking experience. They even won an award for their AI chatbot. Helps with all sorts of banking stuff.
AI making banking easier. I'm
Yeah.
all for that. Okay, zooming out a bit, any other AI uses that have you really excited?
Oh, tons. But Best Buy's customer service, that's really cool. They've got this AI assistant that can troubleshoot products, manage subscriptions, even reschedule deliveries.
So good customer service actually exists. AI to the rescue. It feels like AI is changing how we interact with companies, with everything.
And sometimes it's not just changing how we interact, it's changing the whole experience. Remember Kane's, the Japanese home improvement store? They're building an entirely autonomous store.
Yeah, the one where you walk in, grab what you need, and just walk out, charged automatically. Kind of freaky, but also kind of cool.
It is kind of futuristic, right? AI and sensors track everything. You get charged as you leave. They've really thought about security, too, ways to prevent shoplifting.
It's like a glimpse into what the future of shopping could be. No more checkout lines, just grab and go.
Exactly. That's just one example of how AI is changing the game. It's happening everywhere.
It's mind-blowing, honestly, how fast it's all happening, and we've barely scratched the surface.
There's so much more to explore. It's such an exciting time for AI, and it's only going to get more incredible from here.
Well, folks, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the world of generative AI. We've seen it in action, from shopping to healthcare to finance, and it's clear this is just the beginning.
If you're interested in AI, now's the time to really dive in. It's changing the world, and who knows what amazing things we'll see next.
Until next time, stay curious.